And welcome back to the show, everybody. This is the pre-show for performance number 6 at this year's San Angelo Rodeo. I'm your host, Ryan Chadwick, and joining me is Tessa Koskovich. Tessa, how was last night's show?
It was good. It was a good show. We didn't really have too many breaking scores in any of the rough stock, so that was a little upsetting to see, but... You know, it happens. We did have one ride.
We have a new leader in the Bareback.
We do have a new leader in the Bareback,
cool.
but that was really the only thing that changed with the scoreboards.
Yeah. Well, we will get into all of last night's action, but first, let's hear a quick word from our friends over at Whataburger.
Whataburger, please print back the Monterey Melt. Message received. Print it on. The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back. What a burger!
Thanks again, Whataburger, for sponsoring all of our coverage this year at the San Angelo Rodeo. Tessa, let's get into last night's show. First, let's just start with the Bareback. It was the best event all night. We got a new leader, Sage Allen, 21-year-old cowboy. What was his score? Was it 89?
He got an 89, and he is not only a 21-year-old cowboy, he is a 21-year-old rookie.
Oh, so a rookie got an 89. That is impressive.
And he takes first place on the scoreboard now.
Yeah. You know what's cool? Like, he was on Cosmic Stardust.
That is a really cool name.
I was about to say, like, some of these horse names and bull names get kind of wild, but I like Cosmic Stardust.
I love looking to see what the livestock is named. It's always funky.
Right, yeah.
Always something to look
And it seems like the weirder the name, the better the bull or the better the horse, you know? But you actually interviewed Sage Allen after his ride, so let's go ahead and get right to that.
Hey y'all, it's Tessa. I'm here with Sage Allen. He just took the leading score of an 89 in bareback riding here at the San Angelo Rodeo. Sage, how are you feeling taking the lead?
Feeling pretty good. I was super excited about getting on that horse and glad we can fly down here and make it work out. So,
awesome. You've been climbing the stairs to success this year as a rookie. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling going into the upcoming rodeo season.
Getting on a horse like that and getting a score like that, it definitely keeps the momentum rolling, and it's a long season, so that's all I'm trying to do is keep the momentum rolling all season and take advantage of when they run the buckers under me and winning money.
What's it like performing at a rodeo of this size as a rookie and then taking the lead score?
It's hard to explain. There's no feeling like it when you step off a good bucking horse like that and the crowd goes wild and you hear a big score like that. There's no other feeling like it.
We saw your hat take quite the beating out there. If your score stands, are you going to go out there and get yourself a new one?
So actually, I have a sponsor, Rock and Bee.
Oh,
so
nice.
they'll probably hook me up with a couple of hats, and appreciate them guys for doing all what they do for me over there. And so, yes, ma'am.
We love a good free hat.
Gotta love them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sage. That has been Sage Allen with Bareback Bronc Riding, brought to you by Uber Eats.
Thanks again for that interview, Sage, and good luck in the finals because, Tessa, I guarantee you that 89 is going to hold out.
I bet it does hold out.
Yeah. And remember, all of our rough stock coverage this year is brought to you by Uber Eats. Into the next section here, it was a rough day for timed events. Tessa, we had a little bit of success in the tie-down, some big names too, so I'll let you go ahead and take this one away.
Yeah, we had Ryan Jarrett. He tied for second with a 7.7. And then we did get an interview with Tuf Cooper. He unfortunately had a 9.8, but he's going to come back for a second round. That was only his first round. There's room for improvement. There's room to bring him right back up to the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. And he made a point to say that. He's like, even though I got a 9.8, I'm not out of it. He said, like, in the last rodeo was that he actually got a 10.5, did well enough in his second round to make the finals and then basically win it all.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of room for a comeback.
Yeah, and of course, San Angelo knows Tuf Cooper well. He's been coming to the San Angelo Rodeo for a while. He's been one of the most successful tie-down ropers since he debuted when he was 23. He's a 32-year-old cowboy now, and we all just look forward to seeing more of him.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go ahead and get straight to that interview with Tuf Cooper. I'm joined now by Tuf Cooper. Just put out a 9.8 on his first go in the tie-down roping. When the calf doesn't cooperate, but you still got the time, just give me your overall thoughts on that situation.
Okay, so San Angelo is pretty typical. It's 2 go-rounds, and the top 12 on 2 head, your combined time on 2 head, come back to the finals.
Yeah.
And so you want to put 2 solid runs together. San Angelo, tonight's set of calves, they were challenging. Some of them were straining, some of them were stepping left. The guys had a lot of trouble tonight. Our Ryan Jarrett, he was 7-7. He's, winning second in the round, but, that's of a field of 150 people. So, it's hard to see the winning times each night whenever there's so many entries and there's so many kids that have to show up, and, the stars have to align to have that, that 6, 7, 8 second run. Luckily for me tonight, I was only 9.8, and it still keeps me in it. The roping, so I'll have a chance for the second go round. Of course, I'll be gunning for the money in the second round, but that'll put me good in the average. And the other day at Austin, I was 10.5 seconds on a kiff and still won first overall. So it's and it was a similar setup like San Angelo. Right. So who knows?
Yeah. Right. Definitely not the end of the world. You still have that shot coming Saturday.
Yes, sir.
I mean, shoot, that's what basically Ty Harris did. Like he missed his first and then got a 7 second on his second, so he's in the money for that. Do you think the short start in San Angelo contributes to the difficulty?
Oh, you get over here to this Coliseum and there's nothing like it in pro rodeo. One, mostly because the fans and the energy that this Coliseum, brings. Hopefully we get the new one someday and it can double the size of all of that. But the level of difficulty on the calf roping is, you have little room for error, and which is good because you want to turn yourself loose, try to win something, and see what happens.
Do you prefer that when it's just like, okay, I can swing the rope once and then I got to go?
Yeah, shorter is easier if you are mechanically sound. Running them out there and for the Fiesta, how it's a very big arena, it's kind of crazy. San Angelo has the biggest and the smallest arena.
All right. Well, again, good luck on Saturday, man. But this has been Tuf Cooper, and all of our timed events this year is brought to you by Robert Lee Care Center.
Thank you again, Tuf, for that interview. And in case you guys were wondering, he did not compete in that cutoff T-shirt. He gave a little kid this shirt off of his back when asked.
Yeah, it's pretty much like autographs or merch or something like that. That's pretty cool.
It is really cool. It's like whenever kids ask for their back numbers, but it's a T-shirt. And just as a reminder, all of our timed events are going to be brought to you by Robert Lee Care Center.
All right, moving right along. We got more timed events, but this time with the Cowgirls, we're going to go into the Breakaway. Now, Tessa, it was a tough night overall for all the girls. We had one good run, but everything else is either a bunch of misses or like the Cavs really got away from them and so the times were slower, right?
It was a really rough night for our girls.
Yeah, but Stephenville Cowgirl, she put together a very nice run. Jill Tanner, she scored a 2.0 in her first go. Not quite tied with all those 1.9s, but definitely in the mix where she has a really good second round.
Right, she could be up there.
She could be up there, leading with the average, maybe make the finals, And it's not easy to do, especially at the San Angelo Rodeo when your starting space is so much smaller than other arenas, And that's actually one thing that I talked to Jill about in the interview after her run. So let's go ahead and get right to that. I'm here with Jill Tanner, fastest time tonight on Performance 5 in the breakaway roping. Jill, walk me through that ride just real quick and just give me your thoughts.
It's fast here, really, really fast here, so you don't have much time to think. You just have to try to nail your start, which is when you leave behind the calf, and you just hope for the best, honestly, when it's this fast.
Well, yeah, and you say fast. There's like 5 ladies tied at a 1.9 right now. What's it going to take for you to take just a little bit of time off so you can actually threaten the leaders there?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to just hope for a stroke of luck because, you can't really plan out 1-7, 1-8 runs. Everything kind of has to come together, so hopefully on my next one it will.
And you are probably, we're going to call you a local, right? Because you are from Stephenville. What's it like riding in rodeos like that in West Texas here?
So I actually have a lot of family roots from this area. I have family that lives in Angelo. My mom was born and raised in Big Lake, Texas. So West Texas, I actually was born and raised in New Mexico. So we were over here a ton, and we love this area. Can't beat the people, the ranching families. It's just, it's a great community.
Speaking of family, who's this little cowgirl on your hip right here?
So this is my daughter, Georgia Grace. Can you smile and say hi?
Love to hear that. What's that like having her here with you while you're competing?
Oh, it's amazing. I wouldn't rodeo if she didn't get to come. It's so fun for us to get to do as a family, and we love doing it.
All right, well, good luck moving forward. And again, this has been Jill Tanner, the Stephenville Cowgirl. All of our breakaway coverage is brought to you by Wedco Insurance. Wedco knows rodeo. Brand your assets.
Thank you for that interview, Jill and Miss Georgia Grace. It is really awesome to see that little girl out there supporting her mom and traveling the road with her.
Oh, and you know that her mom's got to just be more at ease and could just compete.
And her mom is probably the coolest hero
right?
to her.
Yeah.
She probably looks up to her so much.
So that's basically one of those, Miss Georgia Grace. She's probably going to be one of those future breakaway ropers.
Probably.
All right. So all of our breakaway coverage is brought to you this year by Wedco Insurance. Wedco knows rodeo. Brand your assets. Moving along, we had one of the best mutton busting rides in the San Angelo Rodeo tonight, and one of the cutest kids to do it, right? Man, that interview was
so
funny.
darling.
Yeah. So his name was Caden, and he ended up getting a 90-point ride. He told us 91. I think he
fibbed a little,
oversold
but
it. Yeah.
it's okay.
But he did win, and it was pretty awesome. Tessa, how was that interview?
It was so cute. Before I even got him on the camera, I asked him, his name and where he was from. I asked him where he came from, and he said his mom, which was so cute. I was kind of hoping he'd say it again, but...
Oh, yeah. And then we asked him where he lived, and he said his house, yeah. And then he said it again in the interview.
We did get that on the interview. We did.
All right, yeah. It's a fun interview, so let's get right to it.
Hey y'all, it's Tessa. I'm here with the winning Mutton Buster of the night. Tell us your name. Let us know who stole the show.
Caden.
Caden, where are you from?
My house?
Your house. What was your winning score tonight?
91.
91. Were you excited to get out there and ride?
No.
No? Did you hear all those people cheering for you?
What?
Did you hear all those people cheering for you?
Yes.
How did that feel?
Nervous.
Are you in school yet, Caden?
I am in school.
You are? What's harder, getting on that sheep or waking up in the morning for school?
Waking up for school.
Yeah? Are you excited? Are you going to be a cowboy when you grow up? If you could ride any animal at the rodeo next, what would it be?
A horsey?
A horse? You want to grow up and be a horse rider? You want to be a bareback or a saddleback?
Saddleback.
You want to be a saddleback rider? That's cool. Are you going to come out here and do Mutton Bustin' next year?
I don't know.
You don't know? What's your favorite food at the rodeo?
Steak.
Steak. Do you want to show the people your buckle? Awesome. Thanks, y'all. This has been Caden, your winning Mutton Buster of the night with a 91-point ride, brought to you by Sonora Bank.
And a big thank you to brave little Caden for his interview. And just as a reminder, all of our mutton busting is brought to you by Sonora Bank.
Okay, let's just talk about it now. What were your thoughts on Performance 5 as a whole?
I had a really good time being there, but unfortunately, we just didn't see the scores we needed to see to drastically change the scoreboard too much. But there is room for improvement, especially with those timed events. There's still a second round and finals and stuff.
Yeah, so we had a good bareback. We got the 89 new leader. That was awesome. We also had one qualified ride in the bull riding. But the problem is we had one qualified ride, right?
And we still need a few more to fill up that scoreboard.
Well, exactly. Before tonight, we had 6 total riders. Now we have 7. We still haven't filled out a full finals, right? And I know for a fact that there's still a lot of rodeo left, but at the rate they're going, we might not even have 10.
Yeah, I mean, and it's definitely something to think about, but we do still have 2 whole weekends and, like a good 7 shows left, I think.
Right. So, I mean, tip your cap to the guys who provide the livestock here, right?
Yeah, they're doing a
doing
good
their
job
jobs.
raising them, for
so,
sure.
And I'm going to come out with another reel on this. It's just going to be, Bulls win again, But we're going to go straight into previewing performance number 6. That is tonight, Friday night. It starts at 7 o'clock. Tessa, take us away. Who do we have to look forward to tonight?
So starting off in the bareback, we've got Nick Pelk. He is currently number 6 in the world. Tanner Oss. He is an 8-time NFR qualifier and is number 10 in the world. Maverick Potter in bull riding is number 12 in the world with 1-time NFR qualification. Kobe Mason is number 5 in the world for bull riding. And then we do have a Hawaiian cowboy joining us tonight in bull riding. He's number 32 in the world.
See, I want to know his story. Like, if we can get an interview with him, I think we should definitely shoot for that because
You don't see cowboys from Hawaii too
right?
often.
That's what I'm saying. So it's either like he fell in love with the sport, he's got family, something. I don't know, but I want to know his story.
Right. And so that ends us off with a bull riding. You want to go ahead and take us with a tie down?
Yeah, so we got Pecos Tatum. He's number 23 in the world in the tie down. And also Trevor Hale. He's number 14 in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then it basically, moving on to the saddle bronc, it's basically Canada Day. At
It
San
is
Rodeo
going to be
tomorrow, right?
Canada Day. We've got 4 boys from Canada.
We got 4 Canadian cowboys going. We got Leighton Green, Logan Hay, Q Taylor, and Jake Watson, all from Canada in the saddle bronc. Also in the saddle bronc, we got Wyatt Casper, he's number 11 in the world. Weston Patterson, he's number 5 in the world. And finally, Cade Bruno, he's number 2 in the world. That's the one I'm looking forward to most. He's a 3-time NFR qualifier. In the saddle bronc scores have been low this year, right?
They have been, and you think number 2 in the world is super impressive. I hope we can get a good interview with him.
Mm-hmm.
But you look back, Rocker Steiner was also number 2 in the world, and he made,
Yep.
a 76, 79
Yeah,
point
it just
ride?
wasn't, like, he got paired with a horse that just didn't work.
Sometimes
with
it's
him,
just
right?
not their day. But
But like other than that, we got like a bunch of fun time events coming up. Like I know the Mutton Bustin is going to be good again, right? So
has to be.
yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up. But before we hit the scoreboard through Performance 5, let's hear a quick word from our friends at 3D Plumbing.
3D's Plumbing has served the Concho Valley with excellence for over 3 decades. Their team of highly skilled plumbers is well equipped to handle everything from routine maintenance to complex emergency repairs. 3D's Plumbing understands that your home's comfort and safety depend on a well-functioning plumbing system, and they're here to ensure it runs smoothly. When you choose 3D's, you're not just hiring plumbers. You're welcoming a team of experts into your home who genuinely care about your peace of mind. Remember, one call does it all. Thank you, San Angelo.
On to the scores through Performance number 5. In the bull riding, we have Dustin Bouquet still leading in first place with an 87. Elijah Moore is in second with an 85.5. Bryce Jensen comes in third with an 85. And then, of course, Jesse Petrie and Maverick Smith are tied with an 84.5. Maverick Smith went tonight, or last night, I guess, yeah. In the bareback, Sage Allen, he was another one of those Thursday night riders. He posted an 89. He now leads. Second place, Cole Reiner. He posted an 88. Cole Franks is in third with an 87.5. Jess Pope also has an 87. And in fifth place, we have Waylon Bourgeois. He posted an 85.5. On to the saddle bronc. In first place, we have Thane Elshear, tied with Ben Anderson in first place. They both posted an 85.5. In third, we have Dawson Hay. He's a Canadian cowboy. Oh, wait, no. Actually, we have a 3-way tie for first. So that means in fourth, we have Jake Finley with an 84.5, and then Colby Wanchuk. He posted an 83. In sixth place in the saddle bronc, we got Cooper Thatcher, tied with Lefty Holman. That's an awesome name. They both had an 82. TJ Anglin is in eighth with an 81.5. Shorty Garrett, another good one. He posted an 81. And then we have a tie for 10th place between Isaac Diaz and Tanner Butner. On to the barrel racing. In first place, we have Jordan Driver, Garden City Cowgirl from West Texas. She has the fastest run of the rodeo with the 14.04. In second place, we have Heather Crowley with 14.23. Fallon Taylor is in third with 14.24. Billy Harmon who is in fourth, 14.29. And, of course, Lindsey Mugley is in fifth with a 14.31. In the average, Jordan Driver is your new leader with a 30.04 overall. In second place, we have a 2-way tie between Julie Plord and Crystal Dillman, who both posted a 30.31. In fourth place, we have Lindsey Mugley with a 30.33. And in fifth, we have Billy Harmon with a 30.39. In the steer wrestling, Dalton Massey leads in first place with a 3.2-second run. In second place, Mike McGinn, he got 3.4 seconds on his go. In third place, Winston McGraw, he posted a 3.5. Bridger Chambers comes in fourth as a 3.6. We have a 2-way tie for fifth between Teal Sykes and Brandon Harrison with a 3.7. Moving along to the average, we have Mike McGinn. He's leading at 7.2 seconds on 2. In second place, we have Dakota Eldridge. He has a 7.3 on 2. Third place, Bridger Anderson, 7.5 on 2. Dalton Massey, fourth place, 7.6 on 2. And finally, Hunter Cure in fifth place with a 7.7 on 2. On to the tie down. In first place, we have Chance Fleming. This is the average, by the way. He is 17.1 second on 2. Garrett Jacobson is in second with 17.3. Cody Mahaffey, he's in third with 17.6. And then we have a tie between Andrew Burks and Roy Lee, who both have an 18.1 second on 2. Team roping, we got the duo of Trenery and Yakwo. They have 8.7 seconds on 2. Buckaloo and Harrison are in second place with 9.1. Moving on to third, Oldfield and West. They are tied with Whites and Walker. They both posted a 9.2 on 2. And then, of course, we have Manny Egaskiza and Walt Woodard with a 9.6 on 2. Moving on to the breakaway, we got Bailey Bates leading the average with 3.8 seconds on 2. That is incredibly fast, guys. Jenna Dallin is 4.0 seconds on 2. Jordy Eden, she posted a 4.1. In fourth place, we have Shaylee King with a 4.4. And finally, in fifth place, we have Christy Stewart, who posted a 4.8 seconds on 2. Big thanks again to our friends over at 3D Plumbing for sponsoring our scoreboard this year. Tessa, final thought time. We're almost out. So give me something on what's your favorite part about last night's rodeo?
You know, I was super excited to see an 89-point ride in the Bareback, and I'm stoked to see if it holds up, or if we get a 90 or above point ride, that would be really awesome. And I'm excited to see how these Mutton Busters hold out.
Yeah, so I am looking forward to more bulls being ridden.
Right? Right.
So, we got 7. Let's fill out the finals. And, of course, we got Extreme Bulls coming up on Sunday. I'm really excited for that.
If any of you are watching this, we need 3 more. We believe in y'all.
3 more, guys. Y'all got this. All right, but that's all the time we have. This has been our